A New Zealand toxicologist says methanol poisoning is common in many countries around the world, and the tragic case in Laos is a reminder for Kiwi travellers to remain alert. One New Zealander has fallen ill and 5 tourists have now died after apparently being poisoned by tainted drinks as they holidayed in a tourist hotspot in Laos. Several other young foreigners remain in hospital. Senior reporter Juliet Speedy has the latest.
28-year-old British woman Simone White is one of 5 people who've died in a suspected methanol poisoning while on holiday in Laos. The British lawyer from Kent was staying in the popular tourist resort of Vang Vieng. An Australian teenager, 2 Danish women and an American man are also confirmed to have died. At least 7 others remain seriously unwell. New Zealand's Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Trade are still supporting a New Zealander they believe to have been poisoned there. 19-year-old Australian Holly Bowles is one of those fighting for her life.
Right now our daughter remains in intensive care unit in critical condition. She's on life support. We'd just like to thank everyone from back home for all the support and love that we're receiving. But we'd also like for people to appreciate right now we just need privacy so we can spend as much time as we can with Holly.
Many of the victims, including Simone White, were staying at the Nana Backpacker hostel. Staff became aware she was ill after she failed to check out last Wednesday. They've been served free drinks the night before. The hostel's always given out free shots of Laos vodka to our guests, says the hostel's manager. As a gesture of hospitality, we got the alcohol from a trusted shop in Vang Vieng, he insists. It's thought at some point in the night the victims' drinks were laced with methanol, a toxic substance used in products like antifreeze, and sometimes as a cheap alternative to alcohol in disreputable bars in Laos. A Christchurch hospital emergency medicine team treated a woman who flew home from a holiday in Bali.
Who had unknowingly been given cocktails with methanol in it, and she became unwell almost as soon as she arrived in Christchurch and ended up in intensive care on dialysis.
She survived, but is now permanently blind.
Cases from Southeast Asia occur, unfortunately, with regularity, and there was a case a few years where up to 30 people died. It occurs in Southeast Asia, the Middle East, the Americas and Africa as well, anywhere where there's a lot of backyard brewing.
He says methanol is tasteless and odourless and the effects can take a couple of days to kick in. He says people need to be wary of the symptoms and take care when travelling.
The best message to take is for local people in New Zealand, Australia, if you are holidaying in Southeast Asia, to by all means have a good time and have some alcohol, but it's safest to avoid mixed drinks and alcohol where you don't see the contents of the drink, and to drink from bottled or canned alcohols that are produced in Western countries.
Police in Laos have launched an investigation and reportedly told all bars in the area to stop selling alcoholic drinks while they establish exactly what happened here and why a vibrant young professional and 4 others were killed when they had so much life still ahead of them.